Welcome to this last day on the live streaming from Yonex Denmark Open 2012. We are ready to find the players for the spots for the finals, and on court number 2 we'll start off in the mixed doubles. China against Malaysia. Chen Marjian, silver medalist from the Olympics in London and also #1 on the world ranking. They are up against Peng, Chen and Ying from Malaysia, the winner of Japan Open and current number 5 on the world ranking. And Steen Pedersen, former national coach of Denmark for a lot of years. What shall we expect for today?
Yeah, it's a sort of test for the Malaysian mixed double pair. They won the recent Japan Open, and as you probably know, the whole Chinese team withdrew from that tournament. So it's a bit of a test on the importance of that victory.
And they're against tough opponents.
Yeah, from my point of view, I think the Malaysians will only have a slim chance of securing a victory in this match. I can't really see that they can, in the matchup against the Chinese, they come out second in every aspect of the game, the way I see it. I mean, we talked about yesterday, Ying was strong at the net, but, well, Marjian, she's even stronger.
Marjian with the first service of this game.
Please go to the secretary.
And Steen, it's also exciting to see who's going to. Oh, great stroke on the first rally up from Marjian. It's also interesting to see who's going to take the lead on the net from the 2 goals.
Yeah, and it's crucial for the Malaysians that Ying is challenging Marjian at the net and not being afraid, because the Chinese are perhaps the best offensive pair in the world.
Met 3 times before, latest at the China Masters 2012, where it became a 3-set victory for Chen and Marjian. Also met at the Olympics in the group stage, where the Malaysian only got 14 and 8. Not much of a fight they were into at that point.
No, and yeah. We know that the Chinese, they are very, very good at peaking at the main events, Olympics, Worlds, Sudirman Cup and Thomas Super Cup. So they were probably at their best. I don't expect them to be quite at their top level today, but we can already see from the body language of the beginning here that the Malaysians are looking down to the floor and perhaps trying to concentrate, hopefully trying to concentrate, but off to a not so good start.
4-0 lead for Marjian Chen. And 5 easy points for the Chinese staying here in the beginning.
Yeah, very, very easy, and we've almost hadn't had any rallies at all.
And we can expect a lot of noise here from Odense Stadium today, because we have 2 Danes in action already from the beginning of the day. Mathias Bo, Carsten Mogensen from Denmark against Kinket Ko Pyongtan from Malaysia in the semi-finals for the men's doubles. Just about to get started on court number 1. And remember, as you have had the opportunity the days before this, you have the opportunity for asking us a question, and you have the opportunity for winning a signed poster. Go to your email and ask a question at denmarkopen@badminton.dk. denmarkopen@badminton.dk.
And we've already seen here in the beginning of the first game that the Malaysians are feeling the pressure. We saw a push from the net from Ying recently and just pushed it wide. And I think they feel that they must play to the best of their ability to be able to challenge this excellent Chinese pairing here.
Yeah, and you said that the offense from the Chinese probably are the best in the world. But what's the reason for they are not the best in the world all in all?
Yeah, that's their defensive ability and their, so to speak, middle game when neither of the pair have the attack. I think especially Chen is not as strong in that game as he is in the attacking game. Very, very powerful smash and the good speed. So he thrives with the offensive style.
And in my opinion, maybe also Chen, who is the weakest link in that double, because he has been struggling with the mental part of the game when it's getting closer in the real exciting matches.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, Rasmus. We saw it in the Olympics where they were in big trouble against Matuszak and Sieber. Beat them easily yesterday. See how good he is at keeping the offense. Chen, not afraid to work very, very hard, but also good defense from the Malaysian side now.
Yeah, they're also getting him to work.
This rally is longer than the rest of the game so far.
Yeah, it is. But it's also because we can't see Chen make the kill at all in this one. He had a lot of opportunities already.
Yeah.
And first point for the Malaysians, down 1-10. After just 5 minutes against the top-seeded Chen and Madien. It's not very impressive for the Malaysian, isn't it?
No, it's an uphill task if you have to play rallies like this to get a point.
It's going to be a tough day. And 11-1 lead at the interval, and Steen Pedersen, we've got the first question of the day, if you don't mind. It is Daniel Bennett who's asking, are we seeing a power shift in Asia with Indonesia and Malaysia improving and Korea declining?
I wouldn't exactly say that Korea is declining, but I mean, there wasn't really much choice for Malaysia and Indonesia but to improve. We saw the weakest Olympic effort by Indonesia ever. No medals, and it's not like they were unlucky or anything. The players just weren't good enough, but we see the sign of some young players emerging here. There's still a long way to go the way I see it, and the same goes for Malaysia. Malaysia pretty much is at the moment Lee Chong-wei and just a bit of Cooking Kit and Tan Bun-hyung.
And 12-1 in this first game, Steen. I don't remember seeing something like that in the semi-final for a Premier before.
No, perhaps it's happened before, but I don't remember it either.
Good smash down the line for Chen. And if you were the coach of the Malaysians, Steen, what would you go ask your players in the interval we just had? Keep believing, or what?
Oh, it's a very difficult question because we don't really know what the game plan was. They made simply too many errors. I think the key thing is that they can't try to play so much better. They need to play their own game and perhaps lose, but they need to play their own game. They can't play too close to the lines. Perhaps if they've suffered a big loss, they tend to see the Chinese as superhumans, which they're not. Of course, they will make mistakes as well. So, just need to keep playing. Another good rally here. Excellent stop. Yeah, the smash, the smash is characterized by the shuttle going downwards, but here it was almost only gravity who pulled it downwards. So, very, very flat smash and an easy counter attack from Majin.
And of course, the Malaysians hadn't played very well in this first game, but the Chinese has also just continued pushing. Not much of doubt in that kind of play.
No, you must admit that they're just playing as good as they can. They're not relaxing in any way.
Called in or what? Yeah.
Called in, yeah.
And it is the last day of our live streaming, so that's also why we have the biggest prize of the week on our quiz for today. We have a shoe from Yonex, the same shoe as Peter Gade is playing, and also a shirt from Yonex. If you can answer to this question, if you have the answer for this question, let us know and you'll be part of the contest. Did Mathias Bo and Carsten Mogensen win a medal at London 2012? Answer to Denmark Open at badminton.dk. Denmark Open at badminton.dk. Did Bo Mogensen get a medal at the Olympics?
Please be reminded that flash photography is not permitted in the arena. Thank you.
18-3.
And no offense to the Malaysians, but the result right now looks like a first round or something like that.
Yeah, it's a whitewash, and it's actually good to see. It's good to see the Chinese just playing their best instead of relaxing and playing perhaps 70% or something like that. We're going to see Majin later today. She's got 2 matches rests before going on court again with the ladies doubles partner Tang Jinhua.
Yeah, in an all Chinese women's double against Bao Xingqing and Song Qianxing. And what shall we expect from Majin? She's a fit player, but a quick match for her will be quick match here for her will be great for the women's double later on. Or what?
It won't matter. She's had an easy tournament, so even if this match should go to 3 extremely tough games, she will still be able to play the ladies doubles. And as they're playing another Chinese pair, I mean, there's not so much to lose for the Chinese team, and the Chinese seem to look at badminton as much more of a team sport compared to at least the European countries.
How do you mean?
At least I've got a feeling it doesn't matter that much who's winning the tournament as long as it's the Chinese, and that's just not the case for the Danes. If 2 Danes are meeting in a final or a semi-final, they will fight even harder to beat the opponents, because otherwise...
To take the position.
Yeah, fight for position, fight for fundings, fight for sponsors.
And 14 points up for Go and Chen. And we have had some great comebacks in this tournament, Sten, but I don't think it's coming this time. And the first game 21-7 for Xu Sheng and Ma Jin against Peng Chan and Li Ying from Malaysia. Strong performance by the two Chinese, and also a very bad performance for the Malaysians in my opinion.
Yeah, and so far we've had success with our prediction of this match, that the Chinese being stronger in every part of the game, and I don't really see that changing. Perhaps the Chinese relaxing a bit more in this second game, but if I were the Chinese coach, I would emphasize that we should still be able to create a good lead, so we don't in any way risk going into a third game here.
And we got a question from Neil Ratana, who's asking, I've seen Kai Yun and Fu Haifeng change rackets during a rally. Is it not against the rules?
No, that's not against the rules.
No.
And you can even, was it during the rallies? Yeah.
During the rallies, yeah.
Yeah. If you break a string, some players like to keep their rackets on top of their box on the side of the court, and they rush to change it.
Shall we expect a big win once again from the Chinese here, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I would expect perhaps 21-12, 21-13. But we also have to say the Malaysians are playing a bit below par at the moment. If they played like this, they would have trouble joining the Chinese national team.
First game, a great start for the Chinese, 4-0 leads for Xu Sheng and Ma Jin.
And the Malaysians looks like they just want to leave the court and leave the stadium and get on to the next tournament.
And they're not afraid for giving the Malaysian the attack in this one, although they lost this one. And a short information from, or short update from court number 1. 15-11 lead for Bo Mogensen, again Ku and Tan from Malaysia, and of course very good for the audience here in Odense Sports Park.
Yeah.
Good support for the Danish players here.
It's actually funny to see, because the Malaysians played very defensive style yesterday against the Malaysians, and today it seems like the roles have switched, so they have big problems killing it on the two Danes.
There is a high jump competition now for children 12 years and under in the play area. This is located next to the
Sorry. And the Malaysian already got all the, like half the points that they got in the first game now.
Yeah, and as we predicted, the Chinese have slowed down a little bit. Still keeping a nice gap of 3 points to the Malaysians.
Question for our schedule for today. Chen Long to Peng next match coming up. Yang Yen Yao against Julian Schenk, a clash between Germany and China. All Chinese women's doubles as we talked about before, and then the Olympic champions and the world champions, Sangnan Sao Yunlei against Tun Towiamat and Liliana Natsir from Indonesia. Great schedule for our court Saturday here at Yonex Denmark Open 2012. And Steen, in my opinion, funny to see the players. It's the strongest tournament after the Olympics. Funny to see how they're standing and what's their shape. Because we all remember them from London 2012.
Yeah, it's good to see the players back in action, all the players back in action. It's been quite clear that the Olympic players are not at their peak. Of course they're not. They've probably had a good holiday, good rest after the Olympics, but still strong enough to beat the weaker players. But if the players are quite similar in playing strength, then the non-Olympic players has a motivational advantage.
Mm-hmm. And when you gave Su Chen an opportunity like that one, you for sure know that he'll smack it down in the court.
Definitely.
Great drop shot from Martin, moving Chen back forward on the court. That's the point for Martin and Chen on this one. 5-point lead, 10-5 against Chen and Gold, champions from Japan Open last month.
We've seen Chen use a lot of variation in his attack here, and that's simply a necessity because he doesn't hit hard enough or dangerous enough to score just by smashing.
No, he's not the powerful player like Su Chen, for instance.
No.
She's fantastic making the rush to the net. Martin, when she have make, for instance, the drop shot, she's very fast getting back on the net, controlling.
That's a key competence, the net game, and what I really like about her is that she is not afraid to play into the net. Even though she's a bit below tape, she still plays an accurate shot that challenges the female player of the opposition. So just because you put it a bit under the tape, you're not sure you're going to get a lift back, because she's challenging all the time, constantly posing a threat at the net, trying to set up the kill for Su Chen.
20 seconds, 20 seconds. Over 8-12. Service over 13-8.
And 5 points up for Chen and Go, and in my book it's almost impossible to take the 5 points onto the Chinese in this one.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. The Chinese are going to win this match in 2 games.
We got a question from Leo Jenin, or Leo Chinon. He's from France. He's asking, do you know if Peter's new book is available in English? And Leo, not yet. talked to Peter a couple of days ago, and he told us that the book will be translated, and it will be in the stores in the beginning, hopefully, of 2013. So you have to be a bit patient and save up some money for the book of Peter.
Tenth over, 9-14.
10-14.
Tenth over, 15-10. Tenth over, 11-15.
We got a new question, Sten. It's from one of our viewers in Canada, who's asking why are the line judges sitting on the court that they're actually not on. We can see that to our left side that we have 4 line judges sitting with the back to our court.
I don't know.
No, I think it's because due to commercials, so they're
Yeah,
not
probably.
sitting in front of the commercials. And that 1 meter may not make the big difference either.
No.
Anyway.
And the Chinese playing cat and mouse with the Malaysian pair here.
Service over, 16-11.
Five points to go for Sushi and Madjen. Have been very controlling in this semi-final against Peng Chen and Liang Go.
Play.
Sushen with the service for Chen. It's wide.
17-11. Service over, 12-17.
close one for Su Xian. And you said it would be between 12 and 15 points for the Malaysians in the second game, Steen.
12 or 13, so
13, pretty much it.
But still, unless they go up to 16, 17, I still think it's what we suggested.
And look at the body language of Liu Ying. We saw her yesterday and the day before that being very intensive, being very explosive. Today she has not been that at all, seems like, to me.
No. She feels that there's a player at the net who matches her, and probably also is a bit better than her.
(19-15) for the Chinese, being very controlling, and the opponents will we be watching later on today. It will be either Tontowi Amat Liliana Natsia from Indonesia, or Xiao Yunlei and Sang Nang from China. And what do we expect from the other semi-finals? We for sure
a much closer final.
Yeah. Last, yep.
Or a much closer match. Tontowi Amat Liliana Natsia among the 5 best mixed doubles in the world, so probably able to give the Chinese a run for their money.
A match point for Su Xian Ma Jin, leading 20-15. Hanging it a bit in there. The Malaysians still 4 match points to go for Su Xian Ma Jin. We have had a women's single here as well today. It's long from Liu Ying goal. Su Xian Ma Jin ready for the final, 21-7 and 21-16.